Tony again from CookingaRound. How are you guys? Guess what? I'm making hamburgers again. But they're going to be a diet hamburger. Yes, a diet hamburger. And it's going to be vegetarian. And I'm going to infuse with all these goodies. And to make it really rich, I'm going to be using black beans here. Now you can basically use any type of beans you want, but this is what I want to use. And I'm going to create a sauce that is very, very light. And I'm going to infuse it with all these goodies. So just you wait. My girlfriend is coming, she's hungry, and she says she wants a hamburger. Boy, she's going to be surprised. So let's get going with this awesome recipe. Okay, we're back. Grab yourself a nice heavy fry pan and put in about 1 tablespoon of oil. Really any kind of oil at this stage. And I want you to grab 1 small onion, really cut anyway, as long as it is flat. And I want you to stir that around, like that. 1 medium carrot, really doesn't matter how you cut it up. Let me put that in there. Now I have the heat now on medium-high, and 1/3 of a sweet red pepper. It does not matter what color. And now this until it becomes a little bit on the soft side. And I shall be back. Okay, so it's been about 3 minutes now on medium-high, and I'm just going to lower just a little bit. And I want you to grab your handy-dandy garlic press, and I want you to put in about 2 garlic, more if you want, and I want you to press that right inside like that. There you go. And we move that all around. Now at this stage, I want this just to be a little bit more softer. So grab yourself about a 1/4 cup of water and put that inside. And we're going to let this go for another 2 minutes, and I shall be back. Okay, we're back. Now you can see the water has evaporated and everything is basically nice and soft the way I like it and the way I want it. And let's go on to our next stage, and I shall be back. Okay, we're back here. Grab yourself your handy-dandy blender, and what I want you to do is I want you to take your mixture that we fried, and I want you to put that all inside like that. Like that. And I want you to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, like that. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, some fresh ground pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, it does not have to be beaten, and 1 cup of black beans. Now you can use any type of beans, but basically I'm using black because I find them a little bit more juicier. And we put that in there. And 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs, that's just to keep it all together. And some fresh parsley, and I just pull it out like this, and I just add about a teaspoon and 1/2 to a tablespoon. There you go. And now we do that, and we have it all mixed up, and I shall be back. Now what I want you to do is take it, if it goes off to the side, and just push it down like this. Now we don't want it too liquidy, we want it more thick than liquidy. Do it again. Okay, now that's basically what we want, and I shall be back. And we're back. Now you can see how it's looking. It's still a little bit too watery, so at this stage I want you to add some more breadcrumbs, and I want you to add it slowly until it becomes a little bit more thicker, and it will be more manageable to work with. So you see it's become a little bit thicker now, but I'm just going to just a little bit more. Just so I find it easier to work with, just like that. There we go. Now it's becoming better. Do you see the way it's becoming now? See? It's a lot easier to work with. There we go. Now, what we do This will make you about 3 hamburgers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to divide that into 3 sections like that. Okay, here we are and we're back, and here's our meat mixture. So what I want you to do is grab some breadcrumbs and just put them on top like that. Not too much, sprinkle that around. And I want you to grab 1 portion of the meat mixture just like this. Now this might get a little sticky. If you find that you're having problems working with this, what I would suggest you do is basically just put some oils on your hand, but for me, I don't really have to. Now here is 1 portion. Put it aside, and you can make another portion. Now you have to keep in mind about the size of your patty. So you see that one's a little bit smaller, so I'll just grab a little bit more and put it like that. And by using the breadcrumbs, I find that it's a little easier to use. So just bring it on like this. 1/3 of a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of your favorite mustard. A little bit more, a little bit less, doesn't really matter. I put about 1.5 teaspoons, I like it. And to spice up your life, a little hot sauce. And put, say, about 1/2 teaspoon in there, just like that. You can put a little bit more if you want. There you go. And now I want you to take your favorite yogurt, and I want you to put in about 1, 2, 3 teaspoons of yogurt. And I want you to take that and just mash that all around like this. Now the mustard has a little bit of oil in it, but it will be absolutely perfect. Now, are we done yet? No, we're not. Just a little bit of sugar, not too much, about 1/3. Mix that. There you go. Look how that's coming. Take a little bit of lemon and just give it a little tiny squeeze, so we get about what? 1/3 to 1/2 teaspoon. Now, let's just taste it, see how that tastes. Absolutely perfect. So, sauce is ready. And okay, we're back. Grab yourself a grill. Now, because this is a diet hamburger and low fat, I'm not going to be using very much oil, and nor am I going to put it in the fry pan. But you can barbecue this, or if you want, you can put it in the oven. Just check where it says see more here, and I'll give you some instructions. But I want to put just a little bit of oil just to coat it, just like that. And like I said, just a little bit, and I'm just going to coat the grills. And I want you to grab one of your delicious hamburgers and tell me, how does that look? Yummy, yummy. And we just drop that right there like that. And we grab another one, and we drop it just like that. And we drop another one like that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grill this until it becomes a little bit different color on the center there, up to the middle here. And I'm going to flip them over, and I shall be back. Okay, here we go. Now, it's cooked up about halfway up, and now we just take it, and we flip it. And how is that starting to look? Now, you have to remember that it is very fragile, so you need to be a little bit careful with it when you're flipping it, but it all goes well. So, we're going to let this go for a few more minutes, and I shall be back. Now, when I flip it over like this, I like to bring the heat down to low. And I want it to cook a little bit better in the middle for another, what, say 5.5 minutes, and I shall be back. Okay, we're back. Now, in order to see if this is ready, just cut a little there like that and just poke inside. You want it still to be a little bit moist, and you can see that is absolutely perfect. Now, you don't want to overcook it because you don't want it to taste like straw, and you don't want it to be chewy. You still want it nice and moist in the middle. So, let's go on to our next stage. Okay, here we go. Grab yourself a plate, grab yourself bottom of the bun. Here's the other side, and what you do is you grab yourself one of the hamburger patties right here, and you place it right there just like that. And you grab one of the delicious cheese, any type of cheese you want basically, and you put it just like that. You grab some lettuce, and we're just going to wrap lettuce around like that. Over like this. 2 delicious pieces of tomatoes, and we just place it just like that. Now, there we go. Are we finished? No, we're not. I want you to take some of this delicious sauce that was made, and I just want you to put it on top just like this. And, you know, You can add more or you can add less, whatever you want. I want you to take the top and place the top on like that. And now I want you to take a look at this hamburger. Just take a look at that. Isn't that absolutely awesome? Delicious. So all I want to say now is thank you very much for allowing me to present this to you. Thank you very much for allowing me into your homes. And I'll see you again on Tony and Cooking Around. And